Yo! I have made 2 videos just like this with a brand new duelists and vanguards that we need in Marvel Rivals. Go and check those out. This video is a brand new Marvel Rivals strategist that we need. Do we need new strategists? Yes. Yes, we do. We need new everyone. Let's just get every single Marvel character. I love comics, man. I'm actually pretty excited to make this video. I have some weird picks, some cool picks, some that I think none of you will actually know, and some that I feel like some of you will be really big fans of. Yeah, this is strategists. If you don't know what strategists are in Marvel Rivals, strategists are basically support. Vanguards are tanks, and duelists are the damage, and this is the support. So yeah, whenever you think of support characters for Marvel, who do you think of? Go ahead and comment that right now before I start this so that I can see if any of you can guess who I'm going to put. Okay, I'm sure that gave you enough time. Okay, let's start the video right now. Okay, my first pick is Lockjaw from the Inhumans. Now, we already have Jeff the Shark, which is a dog-like creature, so I'm sure we could do this too. Lockjaw, if you don't know, his power is basically teleportation. This would be a really good way for people to get out of situations that they don't need to be in, to where they're dying or getting killed or whatever, and then they can just get blipped out by him to somewhere else. He can also blip people into fights if they need to get beyond the barrier or something, if something is blocking their way. Maybe Groot throws up his stuff, so he goes ahead and just sets up a way for them to teleport. I don't know exactly how his teleportation would work in this game, but I do know this would be a really cool character, and I might actually main him if he was a support character, because I really love Lockjaw. He's a really cool character. I just love him. He's a cutie patootie. He's really cute. Look at him. I love him. He looks like he has a little mustache. Next up is Forge. Now, Forge has become a hugely popular character since X-Men 97. Now, obviously, he was huge in the 90s with the actual X-Men series, and he's been in other stuff like actual comics and stuff, obviously. But Forge is a very cool character. Basically, his mutant ability is he can create anything that he can think of. So as soon as he thinks of an invention, the schematics for it automatically just pops into his head. It's really cool ability. I mean, come on. He would be the perfect strategist. I don't know exactly what type of abilities he would have, but that right there is perfect for a strategist. Okay, next up we have Emma Frost. Now, Emma Frost is one of those that could be literally anything. I mean, genuinely anything. The diamond skin could make her Vanguard very easily. Her abilities could make her a duelist very easily. But I would like to see her as a support character just because, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just, I don't know. Just give me, I don't know. Just Emma Frost as a support. I don't know, man. We have Sue Storm and Dagger as a support. Why not another blonde chick as a support? I don't know, man. Honestly, most of these characters could be literally anything, especially Emma Frost, but I just want her to be a support because I think it would be cooler. I don't know. A duelist is the only other thing that I would want her to be, but I think support would be cooler. Now, this right here, Paste Pot Pete, this is a true fan favorite character. I know everyone, as soon as you saw this panel, you all started cheering, you all started cheering, screaming, pissing your pants out of pure joy for seeing him, and I know. Because Paste Pot Pete is the best. Everyone loves him. He's genuinely the best villain ever created. Not just Marvel, but comics in general, fiction in general. Judge Holden genuinely has nothing on him. He is just the best villain. I love him. Now, this is definitely one that would be a strategist, like 100%. His traps, his little glue traps, his glue gun would be able to hold him in place. Everything about him is made to stop people so that someone else can take them out. And I think that is the perfect strategist ability right there. It's genuinely perfect. I don't know. How have we not gotten him as a support yet? He should have been a strategist as soon as this game came out, to be honest. I think Pacebot P extremely loved by the fan base, and I just think that the skins they would drop would be so cool, so sexy. Dude, people are thirsting after Sue Storm's Malice skin. Bro, imagine if they brought out a Paste Pot Pete. Mm. Bro, bro, come on, man. You know you want him. You know you want him. Look at that man's face. Look at that leaking pot he's holding. God damn, baby. Okay, now we have Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel would be an amazing tank, but I would rather see Sentry as a tank and Blue Marvel as a support. I like Blue Marvel. He's cool. I don't know. He's extremely overpowered, just like the Sentry. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd throw him in here because Blue Marvel's cool, and he has a lot of abilities that could be literally anything, just like a lot of the characters in this list. But I think support would fit him better, to be honest. Just I don't know, man. I just like Blue Marvel. Just bring Blue Marvel in no matter what he is. I think he could be a Vanguard duelist or strategist, but I think strategist would be cooler just because, come on, he has a lot of support based abilities. Modok fits the strategist like playstyle so well, dude. I don't know, man. He would have to either be a duelist or a strategist unless they made him just a massive head with like a shield and stuff and made him a vanguard. That would be the funniest thing ever. Just made him super buff too. That would be really cool. I would actually love that. But yeah, strategist I think 100% with his technological know-how and his abilities and everything. I just think it would be really cool. Here's a character that we were promised, like, what, a decade ago to be in live action? The Leader. This is a Hulk villain that is all about using his brain instead of his brawn. So, yeah, obviously he's a perfect strategist. I mean, come on. That's literally what a strategist is. He's like the literal definition of a strategist. He's a master of strategy and strategic attacks and stuff. He's the leader. I mean, he's not a fighter, he's the leader. I think his abilities would be really cool. I think his ability should be something like Widowmaker, to where he can show everyone every enemy on the map or something. I think that would make sense. To be honest, I don't know. It would have to be something to where he's a literal strategist, not just a support character. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just think the leader deserves a little bit more love. He's cool. I like the leader. He's a cool Hulk villain. Craven the Hunter, baby. Okay, this is one that would be sick. This would be basically like Black Widow's character, where it's he uses a sniper with a tranquilizer dart basically, and then he has two knives that he uses. Now the knife would obviously do a lot of melee damage, but the tranquilizer is where most of his abilities lie because, well, I might do a whole video about Craven, like how he would be in Marvel Rivals. Make it to where the Tranquilizer Dart has two abilities of its own, and then whenever you switch to the blades, they have abilities of their own. I think that would be really cool. I think the Tranquilizer Dart should heal enemies, or not enemies, heal allies you hit with it, but also damage enemies. It would basically be kind of a mixture of Widow and Anna from Overwatch with how the tranquilizer darts work and everything. It should be to where you can infuse it with poison to make someone sleep if you hit them with it while the thing is going on. I think that would be really cool. There's a lot you could do with Craven. I would want him to be trap based with while you're using the like knife though. So making the enemies stop in place while you're using, like, sleep, like fall down and fall asleep while you're using the tranquilizer dart would be his main abilities, and obviously healing your allies too. And then while you're using the dagger, you can place bear traps and just other traps like that. I think that would be cool, and I think maybe, I don't know, having a you would need an ability that can heal either you or them though with the knife out. So I'll say, I don't know, maybe there's a trap that uh allies can trigger and it heals them or something. I don't know. There's a lot you could do with Craven the Hunter is what I'm saying. He's a master strategist. That's literally what he does. Everyone talks about Batman and oh, he can do anything as long as he has prep time. Craven the Hunter literally can do anything as long as you give him prep time. He is insanely powerful with prep time. He's so cool. He's like the master hunter. That's literally what he is. He's the master hunter. Okay, Mr. Sinister, let's go. This dude's design is sick. Marvel Rivals would do him justice. This is beautiful. My God, he's awesome. He's so cool. Dude, I love him. Mr. Sinister genuinely has one of the best designs, like villain designs ever. It's really cool. I love him. I think he would be either be a duelist or a strategist, but I think for sure a strategist would be sick with him. I just with his like scientific mind and everything, I think it would be really cool. They could have voice lines about how he hates Wolverine every time he heals him or something. He's talking to the mutants like they're lesser than him. Dude, let's go. This is beautiful. I love Mr. Sinister. He's so cool. And the name, Mr. Sinister. Come on. There's nothing better than that. That's so cool. Yeah, Mr. Sinister, I mean, he'd be a strategist. Come on. This is just awesome. The technological mind, he could be cloning himself or something. I don't know, man. He's done a lot in the comics. He could do a lot in the game. Okay, this is a Thor villain. If you don't know who this is the Enchantress. Now, sometimes she's a villain, sometimes she's a hero. I like it better when she's a villain. The Enchantress is basically just a really cool enchantress. That's literally what she is. She's just an enchantress that lives in Asgard. I love it. Sometimes she's with Loki. She's usually in love with Thor. Yeah, she usually like freaks out trying to go against Thor because she's like, oh, have I really dropped this far to kill my love? I don't know. She's cool. I like Enchantress. She's really cool. Imagine her coming out and then giving her a sexy skin. The internet would lose it just like they did over Malice. I made a video over who Malice is in the comics. If you want to go and watch that, it's just a little short. You should go and check that out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, Enchantress is really cool, and we already have Loki as a strategist. So let's just bring in Loki's sometimes lover, sometimes enemy, sometimes goon, sometimes boss. Yeah, it's really weird. She has gone through a lot in the comics, which I mean everyone has. It's been a while since they've been out. But yeah, the Enchantress would just be awesome, I think. I think her abilities and stuff would be so good with tricking the enemies into doing stuff, stunning the enemies, just making the enemies see things that aren't there or something. Maybe she would her ultimate, and that would be a pretty weak ultimate, but one of her abilities just makes it to where it looks like the checkpoint or whatever is in a different area, maybe. I don't know, man. I think it would be really cool. It's kind of the same thing with Vertigo from DC, like what his abilities would be if DC had a uh, hero shooter like this. And I made a whole video talking about if DC had a hero shooter, and I'm about to do part 2 later this week. So definitely go and check that video out too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge yet again. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Enchantress was the last one. Tell me what you thought about my picks. Now, this is a shorter video than all of the other ones that I did, but that's just because I think the Vanguard and the Duelists are the easiest ones to come up with people for, while the Strategists are a little bit harder, a little bit more specific in what they have to be. I don't really know, man. Anybody that's technological in their powers would be really good. The Sentinel dude from X-Men 97, I'm completely blanking on his name right now. He would be good. Cable would be a good duelist, Vanguard or support, to be honest. Otto Octavius would be an amazing strategist, I think. Um, there are a lot of Spider-Man villains that I think would be good strategists. Maybe Daredevil. Daredevil would be a cool strategist, maybe, but he'd also be a better duelist. There's a lot. I might do a full-on like hour-long video just talking about Marvel characters in general that could be in this game and what they could be instead of doing like specific videos like this, because this is the last one that I have. Like I said, I made one for Vanguards and Duelists. Go and check that out. Um, less than 90% of you are actually subscribed, so go ahead and subscribe if you want to. I know that was a really random segue into that, but whatever. I just need to say it so that people might actually subscribe. We are at 198 now, I'm pretty sure. I just now checked. We were at 197 just a second ago. I have been doing videos today all day, actually. It is currently, let me see here. It is currently 3:03, and I've been doing this since around 12, I want to say. So I've been filming for about 3 hours, just getting stuff ready for this week, because I like having it to where it just goes up on the day and everything. Yeah, I don't know. This is dude, having days where I just film all day is so fun. Like, actually, genuinely, I just love talking about random crap. I love it so much. But yeah, please like, subscribe, comment who you think would be a good strategist, because I would love to hear y'all's thoughts. Honestly, I couldn't really think of very many, obviously. The other videos had somewhere between 13 and 15 each video, and this one only had around 10 or 11, I'm pretty sure, which is only 2 or 3 less, but it's a pretty big pretty big jump, if you count all things. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. I think I already said that, but I'm bad at these outros. We all know that by now. I really need to work on these outros, because I end up going on separate rants and tangents and everything, and just like I am right now. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. Please go and check the other videos, even if you didn't, because I talk about some characters that are really famous and some that are lesser known that I would love to shine a spotlight on, just because I'm super into comics, if you couldn't tell. I love comics. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a part two for that DC. If DC had a hero shooters sometime either this week or next week. It's really just whenever I have time. I might start doing that right now, maybe. Who knows? But yes, I don't know. Like, subscribe, and as always, see ya.